Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Welcome back or welcome to my channel, guys. This is the start of our May wrap up. Almost said TBR, wrap up. I started this book in April. Inside the Mind of Jeffrey Dahmer. Okay, 4 star. It's good. We definitely take a dive into his childhood and crimes and everything. We dive deep. It's only a short one, but like some of his last crimes, nauseating. Like sick to my stomach. Ugh. Just, dude. Now don't get me wrong. I can read these things, I can watch these things, and I can still fall asleep at night quite happily. Does not mean I don't get sick to my stomach. I'm still human. These things still make me ugh. Out what this person does. He did not survive long in jail, can I just say, before someone offed him. So that's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, I don't really have many words for this book. If you guys want to have a look inside his mind, I suggest picking this one up because you have a look inside his mind for sure. For sure. So yeah, we have started off wrapping up books. Great. We're going to move on to the next one. So I finished The Freshman by Monica Murphy. I gave it 4 stars. I quite enjoyed it. It is good. It's fast paced. It's enjoyable read. Took me a little bit to get into. I do feel the ending was quite rushed. We kind of jumped a lot of their relationship at the end there. Like, it was, yeah. It's not her best work. It's still good, and like I said, I still enjoyed it, but it's not her best of what I've read. And yeah, some of the characters did some little cringy things. So yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, otherwise I enjoyed it. Not bad, enjoyable read. We move on to the next. Hey guys, so I finished Rock Bottom Girl by Lucy Score. I'm giving it a 5 stars. I really loved it. I really enjoyed it. I found it actually to be quite a nice, like, inspirational read. Like, watching the characters grow in their development, in the relationship, in themselves, and the things that Marley goes through, and the development she has to find out, you know, who she wants to be, what she wants to have out of life, and like all of that. It was really, really nice. So yeah, 5 stars for me. Hey, so I finished Daughter of the Moon Goddess. Not that you can actually really see it. Earlier on. I'm giving it a 4.5. I really enjoyed it. I found it really intriguing. I loved the writing. The writing was really nice. It rounded off really well at the end, and I'm just like intrigued to see what happens in the next book and what's gonna sort of go down, because like it did round off really nicely, and we had like a lot of things answered and stuff. So like a lot of closure on a lot of situations. That was really nice. And yeah, and the characters are lovable. Did I predict a few little situations that would like happen? Yes. Like the general idea and gist of where things were going to go. Obviously not down to the T, but yeah, I still enjoyed it. So I've just finished But Sick Love by Jessie Hall. Now this was a part of the Wolfpack Book Club. I have given more free reign over doing a monthly book for the 18+ section. This was the first month, this was the first pick. So if you guys want to come and join us to get, you know, your monthly dark romance read taboo in, come join us down the link below. You are more than welcome to come and join us in our chaos fucked up brains. But yeah, I've just read this one and 5 stars. Okay, 5 stars. As I've said in the reviews and clips and stuff, and like in the Discord, I was torn between a 4.75 and a 5. But sitting and thinking on it, I could not find anything that could justify me giving it less than a 5. Like, looking at the whole book as a picture, looking at how it made me feel, just everything in general, I could not find anything to justify it. So I didn't try to find anything to justify it. We're sticking with a 5. You know, I love the characters, I love the story, I love the plot. The spas was spassing in there. We had some good old times. We have discussed that there are parallels to the Cat and Mouse duet, not exactly identical in any shape or form. There are so many differences to this book and the Cat and Mouse duet. There was just certain parallels with certain little bits and pieces within the story, which I described it as to more, and she confirmed my thoughts and feelings, which was nice to know. It wasn't just me. That it just felt very comforting having that little parallel to it, like, and then from which made it me hooked and obsessed with the book from the beginning. So you know, you got to love your home comforts. No matter how fucked up they are, you have to love your home comforts. So I finished Heartstopper Volume 5 by Hannah Snow. I'm giving it a 4 star. I believe I've given 4 stars to the others. This one is 4 star. It's obviously very quick, easy read. Obviously love the representation throughout of mental health. This is a nice little next step in their story and in their relationship, and I'm really excited to read the last one whenever it comes out. There's one more volume now, so let's hope all ends well. So I have finished Percy Jackson and Olympian, The Chalice of the Gods. Such a long title. By Rick Riordan. I'm giving it a 3.5. I love the story, love the characters, all of that is so nostalgic, and like I love kind of being back in that world. Just the writing felt off to me. It didn't feel like the normal writing we get in a Percy Jackson book. It didn't feel that way until like the end, where it felt like he finally got his flow and stuff. So yeah, that's like the only thing that put him off from. Just they didn't feel right. So yeah, that's where we at. Next one. Hey, so I have finished The Catch by Amy Lee. I'm giving it a 4 stars. I read this in my Reading Blue Books for a Week video, so I do recommend checking that out because I do go into a lot more detail in there. But just to give you a brief, I really love the story, I love the characters. There is a representation of a grief throughout the book, and yeah, I did really enjoy it, so I do recommend checking it out. This is the 3rd book in the Influencer series by Amy Lee. It's set on you, X's and O's, and then The Catch, so yeah, I recommend checking it out. So I finished The Sophomore last night by Monica Murphy. I'm giving it a 4 star rating. It's still not one of her best works. It took me ages to try and get into it. The characters I didn't connect to as much as the others. I really only sort of found them lovable until towards the end. The plot is a really good plot. The writing flowed better towards the end, but like it still wasn't the best. But I gave it 4 star because it is not a bad book. It's not a bad book per se, like at all. It's just those elements it just wasn't hitting for me, knowing the level and extent that I know Monica Murphy's writing can reach. It's just a little bit disappointing in that aspect. Like I know, and I'm disappointed because I feel like to be like, I worded it better in my 24-hour read. I'm not even going to try right now. I worded it better in my 24-hour read one, so you want to check that out for what I was trying to say. But yeah, never book down. So I have finished Saving 6, 5 stars. I'm emotionally destroyed. Like I keep the more I think about this book, the more I just keep getting teary-eyed. But them as characters in this story, so good. I've been destroyed the more and more we got in further into their story and their relationship, and just yeah, I read it in my 24-hour read fun, and you guys can see my process in that, and I do recommend checking that out because the more I think and talk about it, the more we start crying again. Okay, so I'm not emotionally stable enough for this, so we're gonna just move on, and I'll probably see you with a wrap up of Redeemer 6 next. Hey guys, so I'm coming in to do 2 quick wrap ups. I finished Redeemer 6, 5 stars. Oh my god, this. So this is obviously the continuation of Joey and Ife's story. Oh my god, I genuinely don't know what to say to you guys. Getting to dive deeper into their relationship and to really explore it all and analyse it. I don't think that's the right word I want, but it's the word I've been using when doing my reviews, so we're going with it. Yeah, really getting to explore that and dive deeper into that, and to continue with what we kind of overlap with Binding and Keeping 13 in this one. So if you guys have read that one, this is kind of where the time frame is, and to really see everything from their POV and what was going on with them is like, yeah. And oh my god, Ife, bless her fucking soul, that woman has gone through so much and is still so strong, and the way she still supports Joey is just my heart and soul. So yeah, if you guys have not checked out these ones, you must. And then I finally finished The Long Game by Elaine Amis. I'm giving it a 4 star. It was good, it's enjoyable, I didn't mind it. I struggled to get into it, so that played a part into this. It got better towards the end. Still not quite sure what I think of Adeline, sorry, I keep saying Adeline, I'm blinded. Cam, I don't feel like I got enough on him to get a vibe on him, so I can't really give my thoughts on him. But yeah, wasn't a big fan of Addie. Adeline, oh my god, why do I keep saying Addie? Wasn't a big fan of Adeline. She got better towards the end, but yeah, still not a big fan of her. But yeah, it's not a bad book. It's a good book. I enjoyed it. I didn't mind it. It's just not my favourite of the 3 Helena Armour's books I've read. So yeah, there we go. So I am wrapping up Murder in the Family by Cara Hunter. I'm giving this a 4 stars. I do read this in my 12 Friends Part 2 vlog. I'm gonna leave my main thoughts and opinions on that one. Just know I did love the writing, I loved the format, I loved the story. That's what I'm going to tell you guys in this one, so make sure you check out the vlog to see my proper reaction to this book. So I finished Seppin and Dove by Shelby Mahuron. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm giving it a 4.25. This does feature in my 12 Friends Part 2 vlog, so you guys can see all of my thoughts and opinions into that. But just know I did enjoy it. I did enjoy the characters. They become very lovable. I did take a little bit to get into it, but once I was in, so yeah. I do recommend checking this one out if you guys have not already. So I have finished All the Lies by Rena Kent. This is the first book in the Lies and Truth duet. This story follows Rena and Asha. I'm giving this a 4 star. I've still enjoyed it. I've still enjoyed the writing. I've still enjoyed the story and the plot and the characters. But there's just something about this one that just isn't hitting on the same level as the others. Like I said, it's still good and I've still enjoyed it, but there's just something about it I can't quite put my finger on that's just not hitting. So yeah, but like I said, I've still enjoyed it. So, and it's Rena Kent. I just love Rena Kent's work and writing. It's just so quick. It's literally just so quick. I've read this in the entirety of one day, so yeah. So I have finished All the Truths by Rena Kent and I'm giving this a 4 stars. I do read this in my weekend reading vlog number 7 as well, which I think does come out after this wrap up. I enjoyed it. It was interesting. The story was good. It got more interesting towards the end, where things kind of picked up a lot more and things just started happening. I still stand by my statement so far of saying these aren't my favourite couple and my favourite story of everything that I've read, but I have still enjoyed it and I can still appreciate it and I do still think it's a good bit of work. I have finished First Down by Grace Riley and I'm giving it a 4 star rating. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the characters, their dynamics. It's a sports romance, it's fake dating. But yeah, I really enjoyed nice dynamics. It's a nice short one, 293 pages. I've literally read it in the entirety of today. Like, it's just so nice and quick and easy. But it doesn't then lack the details and it doesn't lack on the characters. Like, it is all still very much there and in play. So yeah, I really enjoyed it and I do highly recommend picking it up and I can't wait to read the rest of the series. Guys, so I finished Red Thorns by Rena Kent. I'm giving it a 4 star rating. I really enjoyed it. It did take me a little bit to get into because I think coming off the back end of the Lies and Truth duet, which I still loved and adored but wasn't my favourite, was kind of ruining the characters for me. So I took a break, read another book and then I come back to it fresh faced and just flew through it. Really loved it, enjoyed the characters, enjoyed the plot, enjoyed everything. That ending, she does a cliffhanger and she knows how to do them, she smashes them, and yeah, I really enjoyed it and I need to see now what happens in the next one. So I have just finished Wild Love by Elsie Silver. I do read this in Reading Your Book Tropes video, which is on my channel. I'm giving it a 4 star. I loved it, I enjoyed it, I loved the characters. Cora, hands down my favourite. That girl, hilarious. But there were some bits that just, I don't know how to, I talk about it in the vlog, so if you guys want more details about it, I'd head over there. But there was just little bits that didn't, I still enjoyed them, but I just kind of wanted a little bit more with it. So I recommend checking that out to know the more details and kind of where I'm talking about. So yeah, I still enjoyed it. I have finished Black Thorns by Rena Kent and I'm giving it a 4 star rating. I enjoyed it. I love the characters, I love the characteristics. Naomi became such a strong independent woman by the end, and like watching her growth was just incredible. I loved it. I was in the writing, I was with the characters suffering, I was feeling their emotions, I was just, yeah, I was with them in their universe and their world, like going through it step by step with them. The only little thing for me is I was expecting a time jump. I just wasn't expecting to be as big a time jump. Like, it's not a crazy big time jump, but like I wasn't expecting to be as big of one, so that kind of just put me off a little bit, but like nothing crazy. I still love the story, I still love the characters, still enjoyed it. I just wasn't expecting that to be as big as a one, so yeah. But otherwise, I really enjoyed it, and as always, I will recommend Rinnekin to my dying days. So I have finished The Deal by L. Kennedy. I'm giving it a 4-star rating. I really enjoyed it. I love the characters, I love the story, it was well paced throughout. I love the writing in this one, and the story in general a lot more than Good Girl Complex, which is the first book of L. Kennedy's I've read, which I read ages ago, last year sometime I think. But yeah, I enjoyed this one a lot more. This one is in my Book Trope Rex video. So yeah, I do recommend picking this one up. It's nice and easy read. So I have finished Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page. I'm giving this a 4.25. I really enjoyed this. I discussed it in my Reading Red Books for a Week vlog, so I do recommend checking that one out for my full thoughts and opinions. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a really, really quick, fast, easy-paced read. I've literally just flown through this entire book. The writing's really cool, like really smooth and flows really well. The characters are really interesting. There's a few little twisty turns here and there, which are very interesting as well. So yeah, I'm intrigued to see where the rest of this story is going to go and what more twists and turns are going to happen. So I do recommend checking it out. I am unfortunately DNFing Bloodstream by Emily Carter at chapter 7, page 66, because I can't do it. It's third POV. It's lacking personality. I thought it was going to it started getting a little bit more personality in it, and then it just plummeted again. It was like one little hit of it and that was it, and I can't get with the writing. The way things are worded, it's just cringing me out. I really thought I was going to like this one, but I just can't do it, so we are DNFing this, and yeah, I have nothing else to say. So I've just finished Blood and Honey by Shelby Mahone. I'm giving it 4.5 stars. This is in my Reading Red Books for a Week vlog, so all my main thoughts and opinions and stuff are in there. I love this, okay? I've been destroyed, that ending. Yeah, you guys will see my reaction in that vlog. Like, why would she do that to me? Like, why? But it has been done, and I loved it, and I loved the writing. I've literally flown through this book in a space of about 24 hours. Absolutely devoured it. Absolutely fell in love with the characters even more. This is the second book to Serpent and Dove, and yeah, there's not too much I can say, so go check out that vlog for more reactions. So I have just finished King of Sloth by Anna Hong. Not that you can actually tell what the cover is. There we go. King of Sloth. King of Sloth. We've read that one. I'm giving it a 4-star. This isn't my favourite of the series. I do enjoy the characters and the deeper dive into them, and the story was interesting, and I'm glad we got a deeper look at Sloane. It just felt like it dragged. The writing's still good. Like, the writing's good. Don't get me wrong. The writing's still good and still enjoyable. But it just dragged, and like the ending especially just didn't feel like it was coming. Like, I felt like I was waiting forever for the ending. Like, the last 100 pages took me so long to read, and I was just like, it's just never ending. It just kept going and going and going and going. So yeah, but I still enjoyed it. Overall, did still enjoy it. Just still enjoy the characters. I'm intrigued for the next book, King of Envy. When that comes out, those characters look like they're going to be intriguing characters in their story. One thing I will say about this one, there was a lot of cameos of her other characters. Like, there was so many. I felt like every other page there was somebody from some book featuring in this book. Like, the crossovers was crazy. Like, it did kind of feel a little bit overdone. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, but still 4 stars, still enjoyed it. And another book down. It is time for our last wrap up in the month of May. I forgot what month we were for then. Month of May. And I'm wrapping up the book of Azrael. Not that you can really tell and see it. There we go. I'm giving it a 3.5. I wasn't as hooked into this one as I thought I was going to be. When the action picked up, then it did get a bit, I did start enjoying it a bit more. I haven't really connected to the characters. The writing is good, the writing does flow, but I was just not motivated to pick this book up. It's taken me forever to try and finish this book. and I've just not been motivated to pick up. I might still pick up the other books in the series just to see what happens, but it's not like top priority for me. I'm not feeling eager to read it. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at with that one. That's all the books for the month of May, and I'm sorry about the whole lighting situation. But yeah, that is it for the month of May. We read, I want to say 27 books. We had an average rating of around a 4-star this month. A lot of books I think were 4s. So yeah, not a bad month, a pretty good month. We enjoyed it. We're going into next month now, and yeah, I think that's it. Let me know if you guys read any of the books that have been mentioned. Let me know if they're not on your TBR. Let me know how your May went down in the comments, and yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Don't forget to keep smiling, be kind, keep reading. Bye guys.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good